A quick update on the Virtual Boyfriend adapter for Nintendo Switch. Back in October, I made this little backpack that had the ZLZR and home and capture buttons. This was used so you don't have to mod your existing Virtual Boy controller to play on the Switch. So this plugs into the back, the controller plugs into the back of it, and now, and then you have a USB-C going here. This was fine and all. One thing I really didn't like is that the cable kind of gets in the way sometimes, and you really don't need hard button access to these home and the ZLZR stuff. You just don't. So to make things simpler, I abandoned this idea and just made this small adapter. Works the same way. You just plug it in, USB-C out, and I made the extra buttons soft buttons. So with a combo of holding start and left, that's ZL, select and left, ZL, select and right, ZR. So that'll bring up the menu inside for the rewind or just the regular game menu. Holding start and X, or start and up is X, start and Y, start and left is Y, start and down is the click, because this is mapped to this stick. So yeah, just a quick demonstration. Controllers. This will not register, but if I hit start and down, there's the right, left, up, there you go. Select and start is home now. I did not map capture because I think we've all seen what the capture looks like. It looks pretty terrible. So yeah, that's the wired idea here. The problem is that the plastic dock does not give you access to any of the USB-C ports. That's annoying. If you have the cardboard one, or if you have some makeshift one, I'm sure you'll have access to the USB-C. The problem is, well, not too much of a problem, but what I did was if you're familiar with this, the dock has two plates here, two mounts, one for Switch and Switch 2. Now the Switch 2 is just deeper than the Switch 1. So what I ended up doing was, for Switch, if you wanted to play wired on this, you would need a little riser. So I made this little bumper riser that has a right angle USB-C. So when you put it in, it gives you access to that port, and it still is centered and centered properly in the dock. That doesn't help with Switch 2 because Switch 2 needs even more space. So for that, again, this is getting ridiculous. I made these little risers, and it'll bump the system up even more so you can fit the USB-C access. This is really kind of annoying and ridiculous. If you want to play, with a Switch, you want to play an original Virtual Boy stick or pad on a Switch 2, you might as well go wireless. Like, this is not going out of the way to make risers and spacers and stuff. It's ridiculous for what this is. So my recommendation, you want to play Switch 2 on the dock, on the plastic dock, you're gonna just go wireless. There's no point in messing with all this extra stuff. But it is a reasonable option if you want to play Switch 1 on it, because it fits perfectly. And this is the only thing you have to buy is this little USB adapter and this little riser. And this is the OLED model, and it looks great. It looks great on this system. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm still not sure on release date or any of that stuff, but just an update. Bye.